Hi, here I decided to revisit my exercise with World Health Organization data in R. The part 1 was done previously in another video with this front picture. The script was dedicated to simple tasks like making box plot, violin plot, jitter plots, etc. And at the beginning you import data which are male-female population per country in the world. The original data could be downloaded from official page. It's a multi-paged Excel file, and I use only one page with the data on male-female numbers. Not every country delivers the data, and therefore I omit those lines where this information is not available. Also, I limit a little bit the whole list of columns to first 13 columns, which is about population most of the time. So that's the way how you do it. We're only interested now in a relative ratio between male and female populations. So superficially it's very much close to one another. For most of us it's not a surprise, and no matter how you do it, whether box plot or violin plot, the distribution on male and female per country in entire world is very, very similar. You can do it many different ways. Again, I skip a few things as not really important. What is important, if we plot male to female population like this, it's a log values, then you see that the most of the countries in the world, they're nearly perfectly on a straight line, and those 5 countries are a little bit off the trend. And today it's only about those 5 countries. What are they and how far they are off the trends? First we calculate the ratio, then we check the summary of the ratio, and the median and mean is very close to 1, so male to female overall is nearly perfect 1. And in violin plot it's even easier to see that there is no big bias in the prevalence of females. If we do male to female ratio, so everything below 1 is a prevalence of female, but the prevalence of male is incredible and outstanding for those particular countries. So we can also check the histogram. It's the same story, that all countries in the world are over here and only a few are over here. And if you ask the data for the histogram, it is one country in a box of 2.6, between 2.6 2.8, and then another one and another and another, and then 164 countries are in between of 0.8 and 1.2. Okay, let's see what, let's reduce the data frame we have, this one, to those countries where the MF ratio, male to female, is higher than 1.4. And here we are. This is Qatar, United Arab Emirates. That's the highest. 2.65, 2.23. And then a little bit less, but still outstanding, Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman. Interesting, these are geographically they are all in the same region. So here we are. It's all the same Persian Gulf countries. And of course, I went to the internet trying to find the explanation why so many men. And what I see is pretty friendly written text with a pretty vague statistical background. It's not easy to figure out what's going on, but the common theme is for Arab Emirates and for Qatar, why so many it's in a core. The common theme is that it seems like labor immigrants, which are by large men, are counted as the citizens of those countries. I could not find the clarification why they are counted. Are they also naturalized and became citizens of those countries? I don't know. But one way or another, these are unique places where lots and lots of men, working men, are required. They come and then they are added to the totals of this population. You can also calculate how many men are too many in those countries. In this case, you can assume the highest normal surplus of men is about 1.2, and then having the numbers for female population for those countries, you simply multiply it by 1.2. This will be the expected number of men in those countries. And then you can convert it into the in absolute numbers. And the surplus is here. So roughly there is 1 million men too many in Qatar. There are 3 million men too many in United Arab Emirates. And the rest is somewhere Oman 500,000, Kuwait 500,000, Bahrain 250,000, too many. And in this particular case, since you took the data out of official site of official reports, you do not dispute the validity of the data. You take them as they are, you calculate it. So you learn our language and you make your conclusions at the end. This is how simple exercises in R can help you understanding the world.